Hey guys, what's going on? Justin Boss Nasty Silva back again here for another gameplay breakdown, but more specifically a statistical analysis breakdown of sniper usage in a game. Now, I know some people were talking and asking me about doing this, and to be honest, I wanted to go ahead and do this. And actually, at this moment in time, while I'm talking, you guys should be watching this game already. Now, obviously, some of the things you need to be paying attention to while you're watching this video are going to be, what situations were the players in? Did they take time to line their shot up? Does it seem as though their sensitivity is high? Does it seem as though it's low? Are they twitching their aimer? Are they trying to wave snipe? Are they aiming? Or even better, is their aiming consistent from kill to kill? How do they react when they end up in a long range, medium range, or short range sniper situation? These are all great questions to ask. These are all great things to be thinking of and to be aware of while you're watching these players snipe. Each of them obviously different. But once again, these are things that you will be able to learn from, and this is why we are going over this in depthly today. Now, at the end of this video, once you finally finish, well, watching it, of course, and after you finish watching all the players snipe, miss, hit, whatever it may be, there's going to be a statistical breakdown sheet at the end of the video. If you are someone who, right after I've said this, is probably already scrolling to the back to see the statistical sheet, then you want to go back and watch the video, that's fine too. I just wanted to go ahead and give you guys just all the sniper scenarios, just so you could see the players using the snipers. Now, there's going to be some clips that are a little longer than others, where players didn't necessarily use their snipers right away, and to be honest, I just did not want to go through the hassle of having to cut and make multiple cuts, within my edit in order just to show you literally the 1-2 second clips of the sniper instances of when they were actually used. So I just gave you guys the whole clip of when each player had the sniper in their hand and when they made their shots and everything, just so you could see how the whole thing played out. I feel that that is a better, it will overall give you guys a better understanding than just me showing you sniper clips of, okay, bam, he shot a sniper, bam, he shot a sniper. I didn't really want to do it montage style. I actually wanted to show you guys how each player played it out with the sniper in their hand, when they used it, when they didn't use it. All these things that you'll be able to pay attention, see for yourself, hopefully learn from. Now, some of the things I want to talk about real quick before I actually get into talking about the statistical breakdown sheet, because during this game, or at least towards the end of the video here, I am going to go ahead and talk about that. But some things that I just really want to say right now that I've been noticing, at least, it's funny because I actually had to do a lot of work here just to even get this video up. I mean, I had to go into theater, I had to open the game, I had to go watch the players pick up the sniper rifle, where when someone died I had to then switch to the next player that picked it up, and I had to wait for them for their run to end. I had to like mark down times and everything so then I could go back and rewind it and then record the video. I probably could have recorded it the first time, it just would have not been as efficient as it would have been if I did it the second time, ultimately by going through it the first time and seeing when all the times were and everything. So I ended up doing that, and then I had to go back record it, as I did, and now obviously I'm doing a voiceover for it, explaining to you guys exactly what you're going to be seeing. Now, once again, you know, as this video did take some time to obviously put together, I really hope that this will be something that a lot of you guys will take home. When you look at the stats, when you look at the hit percentages, when you look at, okay, how many misses were there? How many body shots did this guy hit? How many headshots did they hit? How many overall shots did they take? You know, what was their hit percentage for the game? And amazingly enough, the reason why I even did this game was because this was one of the games that I had, one of the films I had in my files that was a longer game that went to a little over 15 minutes, to where you guys can see a lot of sniper usage, because it would be spawning more so than if it was a shorter game or even less than 10 minutes. So that was obviously a factor going into it. But remember, if you are looking to improve as a sniper, the number one thing I could always tell you, as you will always hear me say in my breakdowns, is you need to go for high percentage shots. And high percentage shots will always and forever be, for the duration of one's lifespan, or the duration of history thus far, will be going for a body shot over a headshot. This is a fact. Your body is more mass. There's more area there to hit than there is for the head. If you go and you stand in front of a mirror as a human being, you will notice that your chest, your shoulders, your torso, your waist, your stomach, these areas pretty much make up probably 9 or 12 heads. You know, if you had to like draw out a picture of a head and put those pictures all across your body, it's probably about 12 heads going maybe 3 across, 4 down, 4 across, 3 down, maybe 4 across, 4 down, whatever it may be. And you had to put those in front of, you know, your chest area, your stomach, and your torso, waist, everything. These are things you have to understand. So ultimately, you're actually 12 times more capable of hitting a body shot and connecting than hitting a headshot. It's actually like a 12-to-1 ratio. So it's more in favor, obviously, of going for the body shot, which is funny because a lot of players don't realize that. I just notice so much when I'm watching this game and I'm looking at exactly, okay, what are the players doing? What's going on here? Where are they looking? Why didn't they go for a body shot in this situation? Instead they went for a headshot. Why did they hit a no-scope? Why weren't they... I mean, obviously a lot of these things are going to be factoring into how good of a shot you're going to be able to take is based off of your positioning. Is your team setting up? Are they not setting up? Are you able to take advantage of, what's going on? I mean, there's a lot of things to think about. And so, for me, myself, you will always hear me say, once again, you know, pace yourself, go with a lower sensitivity. I recommend a 2 or a 3. Also, make sure that you're not twitching your aimer, you're moving it fluidly, like water runs down a river, right? The water adapts. The water doesn't sit here and like go under the earth and shit to, you know, get across a dam or whatnot, or like a beaver bridge, whatever it may be. You know, the water adapts. If rocks are in the river, it goes around it. You know, it's fluid, right? It doesn't jump in the air or, you know, go across land and whatever it may be. And, you know, I mean, that's just, you know, unlikely, of course. But point being is that you want to be fluid like water. You want to move your analog stick like you're writing in cursive, right? Never taking your thumb off the trigger, or off the aimer, when you are aiming or in a battle. These are just things to think about. So right now, we are going to be getting into the stats, which you should be seeing right about now. And if we take a look at the stats real quick, you will notice that if we're just going ultimately, well, I kind of just put it alphabetically, but if we start with the person who had the least hit percentage to the most highest hit percentage, we'll start with Ryadoob. Now, Ryadoob ended up taking one shot. I want to say this was towards the beginning of the game. He missed. He was 0 for 1 with a 0 hit percentage. If we go to the next person, that would be Lethal. Now, Lethal took 5 shots in this game, or 6 shots total. He connected with one of his 6 shots, giving him a hit percentage of 16%. If we go to the next person, now that would be a tie between APG, and Assault. I will give this, though, as far as from the next to the next least hit percentage, even though they both tied at 25%, I will give this one, or the next one, to APG, just because, and it's not like a compliment or anything, it's just that he hit a body shot and a headshot. So I'll give him the next lowest percentage, and then I will give it to Assault. Now, yes, they both had a 25% hit percentage. They both went 2 for 8, but the difference is Assault took 2 body shots, whereas APG took a headshot and a body shot, and it's more effective to go for body shots over headshots. Then, if we move on to the next person, that would be Enable. Now, Enable took 3 shots. He missed 2, and he hit 1 body shot, so he had a 33 hit percentage total. If we go to the next person, this would be Ace. Now, Ace took a total of 16 shots. He missed 7, hit 7 body shots connected with, and connected with 2 headshots, making his total overall hit percentage 56. Now, once again, it's pretty good to be over 500. I mean, you know, he's hitting 1 for every 2. You know, that's definitely something that we'd hope players would at least minimally be at if you really want to call yourself a professional player, of course. Flamesword went 8 for 14, missed 6 shots, connected with 4 body shots and 4 headshots, had an overall winning hit percentage of 57%, just 1% over ace. But it's funny because if you calculate all the shots that were taken, right? Let's just calculate all the shots that were taken. And this kind of shows you which teams had better, or at least, I don't know if I want to say better, but just more sniper control. Ace took 16 shots, Flamesword took 14, that's 30 shots that Status Quo had to take. On top of Enables 3, that's 33. On top of Assault's 8, that's 41 sniper shots or 41 kill opportunities that Status Quo had, right? And out of 41 opportunities, and I didn't put this in, I probably should have, or I'll do it next time. But out of 41 opportunities to get a kill with a sniper, right? They connected with 9, 2, 11, 13. No, sorry. 9, yeah, my bad. I'm like tripping here. 9, 11, 12, 20. So out of 41, if I said that correctly, they only hit 20 shots. So they're about 48%, 48.5, whatever it may be, hit percentage as far as the total shots that they took. So once again, I mean, these are just things to think about. I mean, you compare the 41 shot opportunities of Status Quo to the 8. Lethal had 15 to 41. I mean, SQ had almost 3 times more sniper opportunities than Infamous did. These are things to think about. Take into account, this is why you watch gameplay. You know, you watch film, you review it to pay attention to these things and notice them when you are looking to actually create real strategy or looking for better ways to play or how to improve what you're doing. These are things that you just have to look at. You have to look at stats like this to really become aware of what's going on and how I am going to be able to play better. So I hope you guys enjoyed this statistical sniper breakdown between Team Status Quo and Infamous here on Oasis King of the Hill. Once again, I'm Justin Boss Nasty Silva, and I'll catch you guys next time. On top of this, real quick before I go out, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you do like this video and you'd like for me to continue potentially doing this video series, maybe for other weapons as well, please let me know in the comment box. I appreciate that. Finally, for a second time, I'm Justin Boss Nasty Silva, and I will finally catch you guys next time.